I totally grabbed this thinking like, oh, this is supposed to be a spill the tea tag. But this is awful tea. Hi everyone, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. The obvious thing is that my voice is not normal. I had a sore throat about 5 days ago and, probably like a virus or something, but I ignored it. I went out with my friend. I had a lot of fun. I talked a ton and then woke up the next day with my voice completely gone. So this is like 60% better than it has been for the last few days. I couldn't talk above a whisper for several days, and that was so frustrating because I have kids, so I need to yell a lot, I realized. But I'm going to do today the Booktube Real Talk tag. I didn't even know it existed until like literally this week, just because it popped up in a suggested video, and I thought, oh, that sounds like fun because I love these real talk videos where, people are saying, let's get real, let's dig up some dirt, or get some things off our chest. I really enjoy watching those. And I watched the Booktube Real Talk tag by several people. The original is by Books with Alyssa J, which I will link her original video below. But I watched her and several other videos, and I thought this tag was so great and informative and really not like, it's not that much spilling the tea, disgusting tea. It's more, for me, I thought it was just more informative and uplifting and kind of like helping each other out type of thing. So without keep rambling on, I'm just going to get into the questions here. Question number 1, what's something nobody told you about Booktube before you started your channel? Let me think about this for just a moment. I didn't even know Booktube existed. I didn't know it existed basically until I had kind of decided to start one, because I discovered one and it took me like all of like maybe a week to decide that I wanted to make one too. I wanted to talk about books too. So what did no one tell me? I didn't expect anyone to tell me anything. I'd never heard of it before. And so I kind of went into it with no expectations except for this is going to be fun and I'm going to talk about books and meet other people who like to talk about books. And yeah, like what other community, do people really want to hear you talk about books that much? I know in my real life, at least, I don't have that connection with other people where they want to hear me just go on and on about my current reads. I have tried that in the past. Like friends have come over and been like, oh, let me show you the books that I got in the mail this week. So this one's about this, and this one's about that. And I can just see the eyes glaze over. No one cares that much in real life. Question number 2, what is your opinion on typical Booktube videos like wrap-ups, TBRs, and hauls? And honestly, I thought that was kind of like the whole point of Booktube. Those are like the backbone videos of Booktube. Everything else is just, for me, my perspective was everything else was fluff and fun and extra. That's mainly how I found it and what I'm here for. I'm here for the hauls, I'm here for the wrap-ups, and I'm here for the TBRs. I really don't know what Booktube would be without that. Question number 3 is, what is an assumption you had about Booktube before you joined? And was it proven to be correct or not? My assumption. What was my assumption? I really can't, like I said, I went into it blind. I can't really think of an assumption that I had. Maybe here's what I assumed. I assumed that I would need to be good at reviewing books, and that was a skill I would have to develop. And it made me really nervous because I felt like I had to have this extensive vocabulary and knowledge and to just review books on video versus just say it's good and this is why I thought it was good and this is why I thought it was bad. I thought it had to, I guess in my mind, because I watch other people's videos and they just are so eloquent and they seem to know exactly what to say and how to say it as someone that reviews books almost like a professional. They sound like to me, so many of you guys do on Booktube. And I thought maybe I had to be that way, and it made me nervous, and I never quite felt adequate. Now I know that's not true. I can just ramble on about a book and just tell you why I like it and why I don't. And I mean, you just take it or leave it. So was it proven to be correct? No, because I have since seen other people reviewing books and they're super casual about it, but still like so entertaining. So I know it's not a requirement. Question number 4 is, what is something you've done that has actually helped you grow your audience? And it's going to be hard for me to answer this question just because my audience still isn't huge. I think I'm at like a little over 1,000, like 1,190, I think, at this point. And like, I'm still at the point where like when I get a new subscriber, I notice, okay, like I'm not anywhere near big enough. But what has helped me grow my channel? Probably just sticking with it has helped it grow, because I've had this channel for several years now. And I definitely have had periods of silence. Like, I think a month has been the longest I've gone without posting a video. But it's really just keeping at it. I can't really stick to a consistent schedule. I don't have that many ideas. And I have other things in my life that really do hinder making videos a lot of the time. But it's really just sticking with it. Because in my life, usually I take up these hobbies and a lot of them I don't stick with for very long. And in my mind, I thought, how long am I going to stick with this YouTube channel? And I've stuck with it. And that's the thing I think of that's really helped me grow, because it wouldn't grow very much if I didn't at least commit to making a video every 1 to 1.5 weeks, at least. Let's see. Question number 5 is, what is a common mistake you see new booktubers making, or one you made? Probably over-preparing what you're going to say. I've never been a super preparer, but there has been moments where I prepared what I wanted to say quite a lot ahead of time. And then it kind of comes out sounding forced. And I wish I hadn't done it. Of course, when you do fly by the seat of your pants, you do forget a lot of the things that you had intended to say. So if you were going to prepare, just maybe write bullet points to kind of glance over, but don't write a speech. Well, do whatever you want. I don't want to say don't do anything. If you're going to write ahead of time, though, about what you're going to say, and you are going to script it out more, then, just make sure it comes across as really natural. Because I have in the past probably, when I've looked in the past, haven't always come across as being like naturally me. And that's what I want to be more than anything, even if I'm just, stumbling over my words. It's better than, being a robot. Let's see. Question number 6. What are your thoughts on working with publishers and sponsorships? That's fine. I have never done it. Again, I'm not big enough. No one's reached out to me to do anything. That's fine. I don't hold anything against anybody that has sponsorships and work with publishers and stuff. I think that's great. I would love for that to happen for me one day. I think that would be great. I think that's so fun. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I watch those videos. The only thing that I personally don't like is when almost every video seems sponsored. Then that is just too much for me personally as a viewer. That's what I don't like to see, is every single video. Like, I like some break in between sponsored videos, just to feel like I'm getting, I don't know, what is the right word? That's just my personal preference, but it doesn't matter. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I would do it. And as long as you're being genuine and you're being sponsored by stuff that you truly use, like, and enjoy, and stuff like that, I don't see the problem. Question number 7. This is the last one. Do you think Booktube is dying? No, I don't. Now, I tag everyone that has watched this video. Obviously, no one tagged me. I just really wanted to do it. So if you're watching it and you feel like you want to do it, do it. I invite you to do it and share your opinion, and let me know if you did do it in the past or if you plan to do it, and I'll try to keep an eye out for that and watch it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me if you have this far through my voice. I know some people probably don't want to hear it like this, but it is what it is, and I wanted to make a video because I was tired of waiting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all again really soon.